The National Bicycle Summit is the League of American Bicyclists lobbying event every March in Washington, D.C. There is a fee of a few $100s to attend, and various sponsorships also help to pay for the event. There are addresses by public officials, and there is a day of workshops. The League also holds its annual meeting at this event. The annual meeting was highlighted in 2009 by an hour-long talk by Copenhagen planner Andreas Roll, leaving little time for meeting business. Before the day of lobbying, there was an advocacy issues training. And that's what we're going to see here. It was hosted by bicycle industry representative Richard Fries and modeled on the TV show American Idol.
He's from Portland, Oregon. Platinum. Bike-friendly business, Jay Graves from the Bicycle Gallery. He's going to be on next. Here comes Jay. And Jay, you are getting kind of casual on us, and you are going to be doing bicycling, climate change, and transportation.
Sorry, I was told to get comfortable in these presentations, so I want to get comfortable. You know, what am I doing with this? Excuse me, Mr. Congressman. Dressing up for these things. Mr. Congressman, I appreciate you waiting for me while I was a little late getting ready. And I was told by this lady yesterday that it's important to be comfortable, and I only get comfortable when I've had a little alcohol. So if I could please just offer you a drink.
She doesn't need any more.
You know, I'm here to talk to you about how great Portland is, and I know you're from Eugene, but Portland is where it's at. And, you know, as a matter of fact, I wore my Portland t-shirt today so that you can see Portland is platinum, baby, and you need to learn from what we're doing up in Portland. And I was also told that it was important to offer you a little cash. Yes. And I do have the company credit card. If 40 bucks isn't enough, I figure 4 asks, 10 bucks a piece. That should be plenty to cover what we're taking care of here. But Congressman, I've noticed that you're getting a little flabby around the outside. So, bikes are where it's at. That's what takes care of that little extra love handle around the side. And I saw your kids on the television there with you, and they're getting a little chubby. So I think if you started letting them ride their bikes to school instead of driving them in your big Escalade, we'd get a lot more accomplished. So we've got this green tea thing that we're asking you to sign on for, and we want your vote. Hey, Greg.
All right, so judges, we're going to start this time with Randy Jackson. Randy, what do you think? Soul involved in that presentation?
A lot of soul. A lot of soul. I'm just speechless. That was, it was excruciating. Excruciating. Possibly the worst performance of this season.
I kind of liked it.
The best part was the end, when you finished, finally. It was a waste of time. A waste of time. I think we need to get Jay to go into the perhaps selling weapons, and he could work for the NRA or some advocacy group that isn't on our side.
I think the AAA is hired.
I really think the only real mistake that was made is I've always been taught that bribes should be offered outside of the office in a neutral location. So I don't think we're supposed to get the money. So you might want to take a note on that.
And Paula?
Do not let this man back on Capitol Hill. It's no good for the movement. It sets us all back. Please, stop it. Stop it now.
All right, Jay Graves, you can move out of here. Thank you very much.
You know, it was entertaining, I suppose. But really.
All right, our next contestant comes from, I believe, the state that lost its placard. Oh, no, that's not the next one. Oh, I see, you guys stole that one. Kind of like that Seltzer guy stole the bike. All right, well, you can't see it at all. Don't you guys feel like you're the Manchurian Candidate right now? I don't know if you're in the flower show or shots are about to be fired. Our next candidate comes from Nebraska. She's director of the Activate Omaha. Wasn't that Marlon Perkins? Oh, that's Mutual of Omaha. And the Activate Omaha program in Omaha, Nebraska, one of the original Robert Wood Johnson Foundation funded active living communities. She is making our Complete Streets ask. Carrie Peterson, get on out here, girl. All right, Carrie, you are in your Senate office tomorrow, and you are making the ask for Complete Streets Go.
And that would be Mutual of Omaha. Thank you, everybody, Congresspeople, for having us here today. We'd like to thank you on behalf of myself and my colleagues. Oh, hang on one second, please. I'm sorry, I'm visiting with my Congress. Can I call you back? Okay, all right. Yeah, we can do lunch. Okay, thanks. Bye. Sorry about that. You gotta love Justin Timberlake. I'm here representing 40 of your corporate, public-private entities in Omaha, Nebraska, who are committed to making Omaha one of the healthiest top 10 cities in the next 10 years. We are committed with funding, we're committed with program and policy to change healthy behaviors. What we don't, that's the good news. What we don't have are environments that will support those activities and that healthy behavior on a daily basis. We're here to talk to you about the Complete Streets policy that, as you know, help us when we are trying to design our streets or reconstruct our streets, that we consider the pedestrian, we consider the bicyclist, we consider the transit user, so that we can create streets in Omaha that we can be active on a day-to-day basis, so that people can have healthier lifestyles. Federally, there are recommendations about policies for Complete the Streets. However, only 80 jurisdictions actually follow them, and I am ashamed to say Omaha, in your district, is not one of them. There's going to be legislation that's actually been introduced, the Complete Streets Act of 2009. It's been introduced. I don't have the bill number yet, but we'll get it to your office as soon as we can, and we are asking that you support that. It is instrumental for our community and our Department of Roads, I'm ashamed to say, not Department of Transportation.
Oh, too bad. Carrie Peterson, let's go to our judges. We will start right now with Kara. What do you think?
Well, actually, I was a little confused because when Carrie came out, I thought she was there to actually clean the senator's office because she's dressed pretty much like the guy who just worked on my car. So I was confused. I was looking the wrong way, and that was my first comment. And the other good thing was I don't think there's really a better way to tell somebody you don't care about them than to answer your phone in a meeting, pretty much. So those are the two.
I have to disagree. Any meeting that has Justin Timberlake in it, I am so for it. But, you know, honey, I have
You
to
was
say...
season 1, right? Season 1 where you won...
I have to say, honey, and I love the look you're rocking. I mean, it might be a little casual for you know, life, but I have to say, I wasn't feeling the love. I wasn't really feeling the love. I was feeling, you know,
It's not about love. It's not about love, okay? That's not what we're here for. You didn't make the ask. You asked for support, but you didn't say co-sponsor the bill. So you've got to make the ask. That was one of the things I was looking for. The close, got to agree. The phone doesn't work. But once you were talking, you had a good, clear, strong voice. I thought it was pretty good. But the phone thing didn't work, and you got to close with the ask. That's all there is to it. You had good conviction when you were talking. I agree with the close. I think if you're going to have your cell phone ring, you probably want to switch to a more patriotic. God bless America would be a good one.
God save the Queen.
Make sure that you're on the representative's, you're on his or her side. And it sounded a little bit like a beg more than an ask. And you want to be coming at them from a position of kind of friendly authority, that you know more about this topic than they probably do, and you're here to help them understand why it's in their interest to move your direction.
A lot of shame. I heard a lot of shame.
Yeah.
That isn't always going to work, so just be careful.
What is up with your freaking phone?
Carrie Peterson, ladies and gentlemen, she'll be taking off stage right now. I like my next bio. It says he's an avid bicyclist. Well, that's a start. Jim Hoggins-Smith is an avid cyclist, advocate representing IMBA, California Bike Coalition, and many other groups. And I like this. With his wife, oh dear. With his wife, Kathy, he's a formidable leading couple in California cycling community. And Jim Hoggins-Smith, you are going to be making the ask for the America's Bikes Recreational Trails funding. That's your job. You got 90 seconds starting in now.
So thank you, Congressman, for taking time out of your day to meet with us. I want to talk to you about the Recreational Trails Program. It's a $550 million fund out of the Highway Trust Fund. It's very beneficial to local communities. It benefits the outdoor recreation community, producing $750 billion yearly as a result of this $550 million fund. So it's a fantastic return.
I didn't manage to record the speech by former League board member Martha Ruskowski, but I did get the judges' reactions.
I think you're not being fair.
Just being real.
But look how cute she was.
Brandon Jackson.
I thought you were well prepared. I thought that you had a good rhythm to the presentation. I might do a little bit more work on the wardrobe next time. And I thought the bipartisan nature of our work, you might want to rethink the way you present your opinion of the Republicans.
Carol?
Overall good. I have to agree with some of that. The preparation was very good. Your entry was a little viviparous, let's say. Perhaps your first impression maybe toned down a little bit, although the leap was nice. That was good. And I'd also have to agree that...
She landed it. Yeah.
She did. She stuck it, yeah. The local perspective approach at the beginning was a nice lead-in. You went to the national agenda, but you didn't come back to the local perspective again. So it lost its relevance to your local legislators. So that was my only other comment.
But all right, it was okay. For me, it was okay. Yeah.
Jay Gray, get on out here, Jay. You're going to be front and center, which is a huge Carrie Peterson, you're out here right now. Girl, you're going to be right there. Young lady from Nebraska. Jim Hoggins-Smith, he's in a position right there. And then it'll be. As I go over with the microphone, let's hear the applause. Popularity contest. Well, none of that matters. Judges, we need to know right now who is our winner of the first ever Summit Idol. Can we play some music while they confer? Do you have like Jeopardy on that iTunes pad you got there? That'll be the squeal of chairs. And in the meantime, we want to just remind everybody that we will be Come on, points tomorrow. You guys should be thinking about what you're wearing tonight. And anybody that used the glasses during the lunch, Those were like Nancy Reagan's dribble cups. That's why they spilled water all over you guys. Check your clothing. And deodorant, we'll have it in the lobby if you need it. Breath mints are there as well. So judges, do we have a winner? I'm going to yield right now to Kara as a spokesperson for the judge. She'll be the foreman of the jury, if you will.
Well, it's sort of tough because Simon walked out and Paula doesn't care. So, although honorable mention for Tim for cutest dresser, which was nice. So, I think otherwise our consensus would have to be Jay Graves, ladies and gentlemen. So.